We've now had the snow for about 2 weeks in our little Swedish cottage, and despite the shoveling, we were constantly in awe of this landscape. But one thing we haven't experienced yet until now is the sun illuminating this new scenery. Along with the sun came a serious drop in temperatures. And wow, it really changes everything. Little did I know that a very cold winter can render such beauty. It's supposed to get like twice as cold. But no, I'm gonna do that. Like my fingers. Okay, I guess I just like have to wear gloves because I just need to take pictures because of all this beauty here. And oh god. Yeah, I have to stop filming. It hurts too much. That day, for the first time in my life, I saw this phenomenon that only happens below -10 degrees Celsius, where the water vapor in the atmosphere freezes and thus makes the sky glitter. It's called diamond dust, and it is my favorite. The trick how to walk in like -15 degrees and be comfortable. Ta-da! So nice. It's really a game changer. It is another like -13 degree day, and I'm gonna want to try to check how thick the ice is. Oh my god, it is so beautiful today. Like everything is white. Everything. Like the trees. I Oh my god, I've never seen anything so beautiful. Yeah, so that's why I'm walking around with an axe. The water, it's just kind of like flooded the hole, but so this is the ice thickness. Of course you don't know on the other parts of the lake. I mean, all the way over there, it's definitely not as thick because it just froze over a few days ago. But soon we're gonna be going on the lake to the other side, and I don't know, it's gonna be amazing. Yeah, I mean, it's just gonna be -degrees from now on. Been out here for maybe like 15 minutes now, and my toes are freezing. But these are not like my warmest boots. Every day you go out here, and it just is different, slightly different, but just like more beautiful every day in a way. Yeah, if you've never experienced a winter like this, just everything is kind of like, wow, I didn't know things can look like this. And I mean, maybe on pictures, but not in reality. And like all the glitter everywhere, and it's amazing. Okay, my hands are freezing off. I wanted to ski too, but like the first or second movement I did, like something pulled here, or I don't know, something. It was not right, so I can't go skiing right now, which is really sad. And I can also not walk as good anymore. Just a little update on the living situation, cold and whatever. Today it's been around, I don't know, between -12 and -15 degrees. We haven't lit the fire until now, and now it's like 3:45. It is getting pretty cold though now. We have this heater on, and that's it. So it was still kind of like comfortable from last night, because I don't know, it's always like it's either pretty cold and then there's a little bit of time where it's like comfortable, and then at night it sometimes just gets really hot and we're just like, yeah, it's uncomfortably hot, but we have to keep it hot because it has to kind of stay warm overnight so that in the morning it's not too cold. So yeah, that's what we're dealing with, but it's fine. We're getting used to it. Sun has set like, I don't know, almost an hour ago. So right now it's like between 10 and 14 degrees Celsius in here. Yesterday night it was like 26 degrees Celsius in here. So like a 40 degree Celsius temperature difference, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. I am kind of out of commission when it comes to physical activity, unfortunately. I pulled this one muscle. I still have to figure out what that muscle is called. I've never used it before skiing in my life. Here. Yeah, I guess I just have to wait a few a few days up to a week, I don't know. Also the very cold slash sunny season is over for a while now. It's supposed to be cloudy again tomorrow, and we're expecting more snow. Good morning. Today it is -20 for the first time. Pretty crazy, pretty cold. In a way, I don't really feel it much difference, honestly, from like yesterday where it was -13 or 14. But my hands, because they're, on the phone. Wow, it just hurts more every second. Wow, I have to stop. Those colors right now, it's insane. There's like something new every day, I feel like, with this cold, just like how things look and what's going on. And yeah, it's freaking gorgeous once again. It's just, sorry I don't have any more news. It's just also so beautiful. Look at it. I mean, yeah, I'll insert some better footage. That's what you get. It's incredibly beautiful and something you've never seen before, but yeah, here you are as cold as you have never seen before. A helicopter just came through, like flying really low right over here, or it just took off, or I don't know, it was like really low and strange. So I don't know, we're guessing someone might have a medical emergency. On that note, we haven't seen our neighbors, like the ones with the mushrooms, Eric and Anita, in quite a while, like 2-3 weeks or so. I kind of hope they're okay. Two weeks at least. 2 weeks. Yeah, I hope they're okay. Because usually he's here all winter, kind of, and like no matter how cold. So I don't know.
Supermarket.
Genau, we're going shopping. It's -15 still. We hope that Donnie is starting. I think we have to idle her a little bit before we take off. And yeah, let's see how the town looks like, and the roads, and the highway and everything. She's running! Just gotta get all the little ice crystals off of her.
Still so light and airy.
Yeah. I mean, this is no snow. This is all just fog, icy fog, which is kind of wild. I mean, it basically is snow in that sense, but it didn't snow. It doesn't come off, this ice. And there's ice on the inside of the car. Especially since the snow hit, we're keeping our driving to a minimum. We don't have to, but I don't know, we just do. And mainly just go to town once a week for groceries, and that's it. I know we could do more, but with days being this short and having one late riser in the family, things would need to be planned out more and be very intentional, which is not an easy task for us. The lake here is frozen over now, finally. Last week it was still like a lake. Now it's a desert. I think those are the same people as last week with their little sleds here at the recycling station. Not sure when they picked it up last time here. It's pretty full. Another successful grocery run. To me, this is all still like very crazy circumstances. And
like you think everyone's going to be acting like it's the end of the world. Like,
yes,
what do we do? How
we
do
have
deal
to
with
stay
this?
at home. Like, it's not go to work and stuff. That's still like what I expect in a way. But
Grocery stores are open.
yeah. But everything just goes on as normal because that's their normal life. And I know that, but it's still kind of yeah, it's still a mind twist in a way. We're having another kebab night. This time veggie kebab for the first time. But yeah, that's how it looks. That's how the Swedes do it, I guess. It's basically kind of like a terribly assembled burrito. And the most important ingredient? Kebab sauce. Brussels sprouts with bacon and blue cheese. Today our cooking is a little bit more elaborate than usually because it is Thanksgiving. This is so good. Like everything, every element is just like to the point. Oh, so satisfying. Even the burnt onion.
Separated my leg.
Mm.
I think this is the best roast chicken I've made.
In your whole life?
Not at work.
Thank you, chicken. And thank you, Kevin, for making the chicken so good. If your plate is fully empty, then it's like, tomorrow the sun's gonna shine. It's interesting to like tie
but I'm so
kids
full.
eating and the weather forecast. It's such a weird thing.
We need sun, Jenny.
Yeah. Time to try skiing again. It's been a week since I had like a little groin pull. I warmed it up a little bit and I hope it works again because it's the perfect ski weather. And some neighbors made they renewed the ski track because there has been new snow. So I hope it works. This is pretty cool. It's so much easier to ski on actual tracks. Looks like some snowmobiles were on the ice. This is such an amazing track. It's so long. It goes through the whole village and to areas we've never been to, and I don't know if we could go. I don't know, probably, but it's so cool. I'm gonna check out the ice. If a snowmobile can go on the ice, then we can.
The white cage is hooked up underneath the ice right now.
Okay.
So,
Wow. That is a good layer.
it's like 12 inches.
Damn. Wow, and we're quite far out.
There it is. Cool.
November 25th, and we're officially on the ice now. We're back from our little ski trip, and man, that was so cool. It's like a 5-kilometer track. It's really pretty. There's like even a little part in the forest and along the lake. My groins are okay. I have to be, careful, but I was able to ski again, so that's amazing. And I can totally see that being our kind of like daily routine or something like that.
And we saw our neighbor.
Yeah, he's
and
back.
talked
He's
with
alive.
him.
Turns out he just didn't like to be here without running water in this extreme cold and snowy weather, which is understandable. But in our cozy cottage with running water, we love it here with all the weather conditions provided. Now, guess what could have made this day even more special? Our first real glimpse of the northern lights. It was still kind of faint and with a bright moon and some lights and some clouds, but it was still so special to us. Also, I'm so grateful that my more than 2-year-old phone can actually capture this at all. I kind of wish I had a better camera now, but it's okay. Well, I'll leave you with that, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.